Merry Christmas, y'all. What's going on? So, whenever you're watching this video, whether it is Christmas Day or the day after Christmas, whenever, I was gonna talk about this movie real quick. This here movie here is very good, you see. Nah, man, it was beyond good. It was spectacular, man. Tarantino done it again. You know, one of my favorite movies from him is Kill Bill, the first one, not the second one. The second was too long, but the first one had more action and it had story. But just the second one just had too much story and not enough action. But this movie, man, had action on top of action, action, story, action, and story. Now, if you have a short attention span, the movie runs about 2 hours and 40 minutes, I believe. But when you're watching the movie, it goes by like that. So, especially with the action that I mentioned. Did I mention it had action? So, for those who've been living under the rock, I don't know what Django is. Django is basically a story about a slave who goes to Candyland to rescue his wife, but he's with a German bounty hunter who partners up with him, and from there on, that's basically a short synopsis of it. So real quick cast, Jamie plays Django, Christoph Waltz plays the bounty hunter, Dr. King Schultz, Kerry Washington plays Hildy, Broomhilda, Samuel Jackson plays Steven, the house slave, the Uncle Tom person, and Leonardo DiCaprio plays Calvin Candy. Now, there are a few cameos from Jonah Hill and Don Johnson and even Django himself, Franco Nero. So that was pretty cool. You know, they always pay homages like that, just like they did in 21 Jump Street when they had Johnny Depp in it. You know, pay homage to him starring in the original TV series. Now, I'll be honest, I wasn't really fond of the usage of the N-word, but hey, it was that time, you know, in that era, in the early 1800s, late 1800s, during the slavery era, you know, pre-Civil War and after Civil War. You know, the N-word was like a regular word, you know? It was a regular phrase in the dictionary, or a regular phrase for anybody down south, or who was racist. So, you know, it didn't really bother me that much because, you know, when you're watching a movie, it's like, watching movies are like a transportation system, you know? They're taking you from one place to another. And in this instance, we're going back in time to 1854. And you're going to hear that word a lot. So, I don't know why Spike Lee's tripping. Spike Lee's talking about, you know, he didn't see the movie, but he finds it disrespectful. Well, how can you find a movie disrespectful if you haven't seen it? That's like going to a restaurant saying, "Oh, I haven't ate here before, but I hate the food." Huh? I don't get it. So overall, y'all, I get this movie a 5 out of mother effing 5. I'm gonna see it again this weekend. Today I saw it with my mom and dad. Moms didn't like it, but me and Pops loved it. Well, Pops and I loved it. You know, yeah, I know some of y'all love correcting my grammar, so Pops and I. So without further ado, y'all, what's your favorite Quentin Tarantino movie? Will you be seeing Django this week? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, comment, share the video, do whatever you can to stay in contact with me. Other than that, deuces. The E is silent.